As the Africa Eco Race approaches its big finale, every day and every detail matters more and more. Follow us on this journey that isn't far from being completed. The rally is now fully anchored in Mauritania, and this second day unfolded on its testing soil, from the first light of the morning to the final kilometres at night, setting the tone for the demanding days ahead. Today, the Africa Eco Race featured a loop stage around Aïd Zedine, covering 429 kilometres, including a 415-kilometre special stage. This dense and varied loop alternated between sand and rocks from the start, and rougher sections before returning to sand and dunes. The stage was a constant play of contrasts and changing atmospheres, typical of a major rally raid special where everything can shift in an instant, and arguably one of the most beautiful of this 17th edition of the Africa Eco Race. The competitors reported an intense experience through breathtaking landscapes, marked by complex navigation and sand made extremely soft by the sweltering heat, further increasing the difficulty. Motorcycles category, Gauthier Paulin won today's stage in 4 hours, 57 minutes and 32 seconds, following a fast but demanding race. He finished 2 minutes and 34 seconds ahead of Jean-Loup Lupin, while Thomas Marini completed the podium, trailing a further 5 minutes and 35 seconds behind. Jacopo Cerruti was fourth.
C'était la plus belle étape.
Top. It was the most beautiful stage. We saw crazy landscapes. I'm excited because we have friends from the group did better comparing to yesterday's difficult day. And I thought of them because today was a beautiful stage. The wind made our vision a little difficult. It was very blurry in some places. It was crazy. The white sand, the pickup marks. So yeah, I'm starting to progress. Today I appreciated the fact that there were more waypoints, because in atmospheres like this, where the terrain is so vast, it is important. I ride a motorcycle, but I like the safety on a motorcycle. We didn't drive very fast, because it's complicated to drive so fast when you're out in the open. We really didn't make a single navigation error. I think we can be very happy with ourselves. It really was a group effort.
No, è stata bella, dai. Fisica.
It was nice, physical, challenging. There were incredible landscapes and many areas that we also visited last year, which was a stage that I already liked a lot. In the provisional general classification, Thomas Marini retakes the lead of the rally, a position he had lost after the fourth stage. He is now 27 seconds ahead of Jean-Loup Lupin, with Kevin Gallas following 13 minutes and 9 seconds behind the leader. The gaps remain extremely tight, and the fight for the final victory is more open than ever.
Sì, alla fine è stata una bella speciale. La prima parte fino al refueling.
In the end, it was a nice special. The first part, until the refueling, had a lot of sand dunes, soft dunes, but it was nice. The second part was much faster. I'm happy. In the end, the conditions were not really annoying, apart in some parts where it raised the sand a little and there was not really great visibility. But when driving, it was not so annoying.
I didn't come here to win, so I came to learn. I came to do good results. So I gave my best, and I have to be happy with that. And then after I told myself that, after 2 hours of back and forth, I had a lot of fun. The end was really nice. I rode really well. Navigation was great. Bike was great. So yeah, long talks with yourself during the day, and I love it. Can't wait for tomorrow.
The one-man show heroes of the Motul Extreme category keep on giving their all in demanding conditions and without support. I said to myself that I'm going to give it my all during the whole day. I lost second place. The first, honestly, it's obvious. I can't go get it anymore. But the second place, it's within reach. I gave it my all today, and I don't know where I am, but I think I've regained some time. We'll see tomorrow. There are still a few days left, but I think I've regained some time. In the car category, Christian Fermont set the fastest time of the day in 5 hours, 7 minutes and 41 seconds. He finished ahead of Thomas Rednacek by 10 minutes and 5 seconds, while Martin Benko rounded out the day's podium at 16 minutes and 9 seconds further behind. In the provisional car general classification, Paul Van Poelart from Optimus maintains the lead, but his advantage is shrinking. It was much better than yesterday. The navigation was perfect, the track was very fast and we had the dunes too. We got stuck once in the dunes, but we were able to solve it quite easily, pretty quickly. We saw other people get stuck too. After that, we took first position, I think. And we continued until the end.
On apprend, non, ça nous botte pas, on apprend parce que c'est très compliqué.
We're learning because it's very complicated. We were used to Morocco on visible tracks. This is something else, and it's my first time, so we're learning. We're being very careful. We're trying to be on the track properly. In the SSV category, it proved to be an extremely difficult session for Pierre Lafay, the defending champion and overall leader before this stage. 130 kilometers before the finish, some massive stones were thrown in his way, causing major problems. Eventually, the Italian crew of Enrico Gaspari and Paolo Cecchi helped him for the next 120 kilometers, and he reached the finishing line thanks to the support of Gerrit Zurmond's truck crew. What happened is that we got hit by a big car, which I will not mention. We slowed down, we got on the side, and then when we passed, they accelerated like madmen in a very stony place. We took a lot of stones. So it hit us in the head, on the shoulders, and then the machine suddenly stopped. It broke everything on the machine, all the protections, and then I think there was something else because the buggy stopped suddenly. So we looked everywhere for what had happened, and it stopped there, 130 kilometers from the finishing line.
Et ça, c'était à 130 bandes de l'arrivée.
It went very well. Before the neutralisation, it was stones, stones and more stones. It was pretty tough. After the neutralisation, there were some faster paths. Then there was an SSV broken and we took it to the finishing line. So all in all, it went pretty well. It's a beautiful landscape here, very varied. You see all kinds of stones, dunes and vegetation. Another day of driving skills being challenged was on the schedule for the historic category. Drivers were given the day's test and had to perform in the best possible way. This 8th stage confirmed the very high level of difficulty of this Africa Eco Race 2026. Another day of action in Mauritania lies ahead, as the race will continue tomorrow with stage 9 from Aïd Zadine to Ouadanaga. It will be a tempo stage where consistency makes the difference. Fast sand, small dunes and repeated accelerations. The pace builds naturally, but competitors must stay tidy and focused, because navigation doesn't forgive small mistakes. We are approaching the final throes of action for the 2026 Africa Eco Race, so make sure that you don't miss our next episodes.